Hi, welcome to the weekly shir of the Zera Shimshon. And I thank all of you for participating who do. And may this be a segula for everybody to have a shuais, v'nechamais, and zivugim, and parnasa b'revach. Especially since this Shabbos is Tu B'Av, and it's Parshat Veschanan. And when Tu B'Av falls on Parshat Veschanan, it's even more bigger. See, I've sent a piece of Rabbi Chaim to all my family and friends, and if you read it good, that's very important. Let's start with Gimel. It's a short one, and I'm through this Midrash Yalkut Shimoni in Parshas Veschanan. It says Veschanan el Hashem. Lama ve'eschanan. Why did he plead with Hashem? Kedei likanes le'aretz, to plead to God to enter Israel. Okay, v'hu tamua, it's very wondrous. Okay, v'yuvan, and it's understood. B'mayde amrina b'seif perak kavod saitem. The end of perak Yud Dalet Amud Aleph. Dorash Rabbi Simlai. Rabbi Simlai darshaned. Why did Moshe Rabbeinu have this desire, this fiery desire to come to Eretz Yisrael? Does he want to come just to eat the fruits? I mean, they're very good fruits, but I mean, that's Shalol Lishma. Omar Ki the Elo Omar Moshe Yesh Kama Mitzvahs Tuliyas Ba'aretz Ekanes Ani So he wanted to come in to fulfill the mitzvahs that you can't fulfill in the Chutz La'aretz. There are many, many mitzvahs that are only applicable to Eretz Yisrael. Taking Trumas and Maisros, etc., etc. Omar Eloya Kadosh Baruch Hu Klum Ato Mevake Shalali Toschar. Listen, God can see. He said, did you want to just come in because you want to get the reward for this? You already got it. It's as if you got it already. Forget it. You don't need that. So where did Moshe Rabbeinu? He knows the Mishnah Pirkei Avos. Why did he suddenly get this inkling to get reward in this world? And he was rewarded, and even if it's not in this world, it's al menas the Kabul press. So he gets to go reward in the next world. Afilu hedyot should be Yisrael. Im yesh leiv toiv eino oived al manas lekabel pras. So even a regular person, if he has half a heart, as he say, he will not use this opportunity to receive reward. Okay. Eino Ivid Amanasa Kavakosway. Afo Pisha Tiretz Amarsha. Now the Marsha is a teretz on this Gemara in Saita. Shemitchila Kaidam Shi Yikanes Hayala Machshava Zula Kabel Pras. So before he came into Eretz Yisrael, he had a mind to receive a reward for that. Aval Im Hayod Nichnas Haya Ovid Shaloy Amanas Kabel Pras. But he would, if he came in, he would already see that it's not worth it to receive the reward. The Mechila B'Chveidai, the Zera Shimshon really says this. Mechila B'Chveidai of the Marsha, he said, Ein Elu Ela Divrei Nevius. He says, these are words of prophecy. Adayin Anu Yoidim Hatam, we still know the reason. Lama Nisava Moshe Lekanis La'aretz, Lama Harbe, Hirbe Kol Kach B'Tvila. 515 is the Gematria Eschana. He davened 515 tefillas to get into Eretz Yisrael. Omnam Hamegala Amukais. Now Zecher Tzadik v'Kodesh Lavracha. Megala Amukais. The yard site was just Thursday, and anybody who ever saw any of his stuff or read any of his stuff, he was one of the greatest Mekubalim ever. Okay, and he says in the fourth oifen, now he has, if those that have his sefer or could look it up, he has in Veschanan, he has a number of different facets that he explains about Veschanan. But okay, won't go into it. He says, he is Mataretz the Gemara in Archin, Daf Lamed Beis Amud Beis. There it says, it's there that Ezra ba rachamim al yitzra d'avodah zara o bitlai. Ezra HaSefer brought in the second time people in Eretz Yisrael from Bavel into the second Beis Hamikdash and dedicated it, and he prayed with his Anshe Knesset Gdoila to mevatel the Yetzer Hara of avodah zara. So that's why we have almost nil, only im ninkampups of worship avodah zara. So. And it's but there's no taiva to worship avodah zara. It may be political, a little craziness, but there's no taiva like by Arias. That was a taiva like Arias to worship avodah zara. People were crazy. Bishlema Moshe loy ba rachami. Moshe didn't plead for mercy. The loy hava le b'zechusa de Eretz Yisrael. Because he didn't have the merit of being in Eretz Yisrael, whereas Ezra did. Elo Yeshua amai lo boy berachami. So why didn't Yeshua pray for that mercy to mevatel avodah zara? When he came in, it was full of avodah zara. Rahainu the kol kapid kra alei the Yeshua. That's what the pasuk is makpid on Yeshua. Ve'im kain hayat Moshe roitza the kanis le'Eretz Yisrael. So the real reason why Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to come into Eretz Yisrael to use that schus to mevatel and pray to get rid of avodah zara in the world. Ki Moshe asa Ezra. V'zeu v'eschanan el Hashem ba'eisahi means ba'eisahi shetikin Ezra es ha'olam. He means that time. Which time? The time when Ezra fixed the world from the avodah zara. Zeu shomar leimor l'doyrei zeh tikun. He wanted to say to the generations to make this tikun. Zeu a'ebra na. Let me go over. In other words, he's he's going over on the other side. The Harambam b'hakdamasi l'sefer hayad shalei Mana nun aleph isurim be'inyan avodah zara. So the Rambam enumerates 51 isurim in reference to avodah zara. V'kol elu haya roitze Moshe lahavirim, and all of these Moshe Rabbeinu would have been able to get rid of. The oid milas e'abara is begematria Ezra. Oh, how do you like that one? Kadosh Baruch Hu Amalei says Ravlach. You prayed enough. Yenegshayim. The sav is Yeshua, the ain't sav elo avodah zara, like it says there, Einstein. So a lashon sav is a lashon of avodah zara. V'zeh yuvan hamidrash habal lehapukim mi Rabbi Simlai anal. That's to exclude from the opinion of Rabbi Simlai. Lama eves chanan kleimar lama hirba v'hivtzer es kol kach b'tfilah. Why was he so insistent and persistent in his prayers? Kleimar lama nisav likanz la'aretz. Why was he so desirous to come into Eretz Yisrael? Ki lekabel sachara mitzvahs. Who writes that? Or does he just want to get the reward for the mitzvahs? Zeyevshar v'tiretz kedei likanis la'aretz. He said just to go into Eretz Yisrael. Lo haisa machashavta ela likanis la'aretz. His whole thought was just to get there, into be in Eretz Yisrael. Because when he has that merit to be in Eretz Yisrael, like Baruch Hashem we do, so he'll mispalo on the Yetzer Hara for avodah zara. Vatleno, he'll be mavatlet. And if Moshe Rabbeinu would have done that, it would have been batal gomer. The afo im haya hameis b'miyad b'li lehanes mi pri ha'etz haaretz. Even if he would have died immediately after his mevatel the Yetzer Hara for avodah zara, then he wouldn't even have time to taste one of the fruits. Or he didn't have time to do any other mitzvah. That would have been sufficient to fix the world. Now we have an opportunity this Shabbos to fix ourselves and other people for parnasa and zivug and Yeshuas and health and all the reasons. So please use the time wisely. Say the Tikkun Klali if you can, and whatever prayers you can say to help yourself, and also to save the hostages as soon as possible. So Lange, have a good Shabbos, Kol Tov.